Yo, what's good, man? This is Easy Pin Chop Podcast with one and only host, Glory Boy, back again with another special interview. Yeah, with the one and only, Introduce yourself, bro.
Eyah Official.
Official.
Eyah. It's pretty simple. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it, right?
Or mispronounce it.
Yeah. All right. So we just gonna start with one of your songs, bro, NASCAR. And that song took off on Spotify, Apple Music.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, bro.
It's everywhere.
That shit had Buffalo going crazy. You had everybody looking for you, bro, but you was all the way where?
Florida.
In Florida, bro. In Florida. All right, man. Let's go ahead and start, bro.
Let's go.
I remember times when I was in my room writing songs, yeah. I ain't even had a loan, but I always knew that I'd make it through the storm. God was watching me from the start, and he always Grey star turned into a gold star. Fast car, move with a full high. I've been trapping, you gotta get a fast car. B-Flex, I've been moving like NASCAR. Ain't no telling what's gon' happen when we roll up. These niggas speaking on my name, but they don't know us. All the ops try to slide, they can't control us. My homie riding 2 doors, yeah, he froze. And ain't no telling what's gon' happen for my opposition. This that he's saying he could do better, I don't wanna see him. I got a vision, but I peak higher than bird vision. They see the difference, but they won't accept the realization. Nigga, I'm from the dirt, where a lot of niggas don't make it through birth. Where I'm from, you gotta put in that work, and nothing comes easy. I'm not obligated to do anything for you niggas, but I still show love, cause I care for my niggas, all my brothers, and my family members. I don't been through the work, that's why I was trapping for the figures. Had a dream that I go big, never try to reconsider. I remember times when I was in my room writing songs, yeah. I ain't even had a loan, but I always knew that I'd make it through the storm. God was watching me from the start, and he always Grey star turned into a gold star.
Fast car move with a cold heart. I've been trapping lately trying to get a fast car. Speed fast. I've been moving like NASCAR.
Skirt. Yo, that shit fire.
Let's go.
Bro.
Thank you, brother.
That song is fire, bro. And I can tell you, like, me, I don't give bad feedbacks, bro.
Thank you, bro.
I'll be straight up. I tell you, if your shit is trash, I tell you, like, bro, like, I don't tell you your shit is trash, but I tell you in a way that's more respectful. Like, I think you gotta, like, yeah. But yeah, bro, how you been though?
I've been good.
It's been a while. Damn, bro. So, it's been like how long? Like we haven't seen each other. Like, like 3 years. 3 years. That's crazy though. How is Florida? Because I know you moved there, in Jacksonville, right?
It's hot.
It's hot.
For some reason, this summer is hot.
Right.
Really hot.
Out of nowhere, why did you pick Jacksonville though? Like, I mean, there's Miami, there's all these other, there's freaking Orlando. Yeah, why didn't you pick like any other places but Jacksonville itself?
Jacksonville is in between.
Try to speak in my mic.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is in between Miami and Georgia. So you have Miami, you have Atlanta, Georgia right there. So I'm right in between those two.
Shit, how far is it like from you? Like both of the
4 hours to Miami and about 4 hours to Georgia.
That's not
Dead
bad.
in the middle.
But do you travel like to Miami and
I've been there, yeah.
And how is that going? Because I know those places, if you're an artist, if you got some sort of talent, those places kind of like help you out, like give you that type of exposure that's needed, you know? So like how do you kind of like use those cities like to your own advantage?
Every city got a different sound.
Right.
So I go towards the one that really, represent my sound and my music. You get what I'm saying? So, and I'll say probably Atlanta is where it's at for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm a Buffalo boy. I'm not a Florida boy.
You're not Florida. Yeah.
3 years doesn't make me a Florida boy. You feel me?
Facts.
I'm still representing my city. I'm from New York, so I still got that New York slang. I still got that,
right,
New York vibe.
Did you meet people there and they were like, yo, you speak weird, man? Like,
yes. Yeah.
Like, you speak weird, man. Like, the way they speak, like down in the south.
I adapted, though. I adapted to how they talk.
Right, they got like their own slang and so on. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so let's talk about your upbringing, all right? What's going on? What's going on? Let's talk about your upbringing, right? So like you starting off, you started playing soccer when you was a young boy, right? And then how did the music thing just kind of like come into play?
You know, everybody in Buffalo loved playing soccer. Everybody thought they could make it. You know what I'm saying?
But shout out to Abdi, bro. Shout out to Abdi.
Huh? The who? The Buffalo Bills? Yeah, like all that, you know what I'm saying? And the people that I was around, they love soccer. So that was something that was, you know, that I grew up in, and it was part of what I do. You get what I'm saying? So I realized that I was not gonna make it playing soccer. I was good, but I wasn't too good to make it. So, you know, I just switched it up. High school that's when it started, in high school. I saw this dude playing. He had his laptop. Fruity Loops, FL Studio. He started with that. That's a DAW he used to make beats and stuff like. He started with that, and I was interested. I was like, cause he's playing sounds and music, bass and all that. And I was like, damn, I want to do that. So I tried talking to him. You know, some people be, you know, he was just acting weird, so I had to switch it up. He was switching up.
Did you know him though, like personally? Like, did you know him like for how long?
Man, I knew that dude all my high school years. You know, like freshman year to 12th grade, like.
Right.
But he didn't want to give me that information. He didn't want to share that with me. He was good at what he was doing, but I took it into my own hands. Went on YouTube, did some research.
Right.
Look where I'm at.
Right. And him not sharing that information, like, was that like your push?
Yes.
Like, he was like, you know what, man, let me prove this guy wrong.
Right. That was definitely a push for me. You get what I'm saying? And now it's like he's really surprised on what I could do with the computer when it comes to music.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I got ears for music, and I'm really talented in it. And I'm just trying to push it, man. It's not easy because
it's not easy, bro.
The financial point of it.
Right.
You're spending a lot of money.
Nah, that's a fact. And you just mentioned it's not easy, bro. But it takes like hard work and consistency, like to see who actually wants it.
Yeah.
You know, like
like Kid P, you know what I'm saying? He started it too, you know what I'm saying? About the same time I started it, so you know, we would chill and then we'll make beats and all of that stuff. He right there.
Right. Hey, we got the one and only, you know what I'm saying? DjElloyd. You know it. All right, bro. Yeah, tell the people too, bro. Like, so we're speaking on beats. Like, when did you actually kind of like develop that skill and be like, you know what? Like, I'm really for this. You know.
You know, it's all process, man. Like he said, sometimes if you don't know something, you just gotta do your research. You know, go on the internet, all the information on the internet. You can find whatever stuff you're trying to learn on the internet, especially YouTube. Like even me, like I learned how to make beats on YouTube just by watching videos.
That's a fact.
Doing things. Yeah, I even learned how to make beats for him actually. Right? I was into like the recording, and then he came at my house like one time. You know, we were vibing, and then we actually cooked. I don't know if you remember the beat that we cooked.
That was fire. We cooked a couple beats. It wasn't just one.
Yeah, we cooked a banger.
The bangers, man.
Let me connect another mic.
All right.
Bro.
Yeah, we cooked a banger, man. It was a banger. We were vibing to it.
Right.
And then that was it the last time we
recorded? Because I moved to Florida. Yeah.
But I'm proud of my bro, man. He been doing his thing. I see the potential. Yeah, he gonna go far, man. He gonna go far.
Appreciate that, bro. That's a fact. Yeah. And all you need is that little push, man. That's it.
All he need right now is like the connect.
The connections. That's all connection. About that.
That's all he need right now. Cause once you get the right people with you, bro, that's all you need, man. I'm telling you.
And I got a question for y'all though. Like, you know how like when you're in the music game, it's hard for people to kind of like support you at first. Does that kind of like affect you in any type of way? because support is very important, and a lot of people usually that don't get support tend to give up on their dreams. But like people not supporting you like at first, did that kind of like make you feel some type of way? Like, you know what, like I'm trying to give up. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because imagine you taking your hard-earned money, recording,
right,
and you're not getting like 10 views, not even getting 100 views. You know?
right,
It hits you harder, bro. Like, it makes you just want to stop.
Yep.
But if you know where you're going, no matter what, you're going to keep pushing.
you gonna keep pushing, right?
Yeah, man, he been doing his thing. And every year, you know, you could see
a
like
level
you
up.
see a whole lot of
Improvement.
changes. Yeah, improvement
You
and
can hear it in the
changes.
sound. Yeah.
Yep. And you also see improvement in his craft. Like he developing in a way that, you know, once he get that connection,
That's
man,
it.
it's over with. I'm telling you, he gonna take over.
Facts. And I've seen that you actually did start off making music on your own before you went to like the major studios. Like, how was that? Like, how did that go for you?
Making music on my own, I think, is the best thing that I ever did.
Right.
Because you learn a lot of things in the studio instead of just going in the studio and just recording. I prefer to do it in my space because I could create different type of sound. You get what I'm saying? Like different things that you never heard before.
Yep.
In my space, because when you in your zone, you feel me? Like, and most of the songs that I make, I freestyle them. I don't really try to write too much.
Right.
And that's what I mean by in the zone, because I'm freestyling. When it comes out my mouth, it's real. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can hear it in my vocals. If I write it, it's different. It's like I'm taking steps. You can
Like
hear it.
you think about like, okay, I think people gonna like this.
Exactly.
But when you kind of like freestyle, it just
just
comes
go.
straight up.
You just
Yeah.
go.
Right.
That's the best way to make
That's the
music.
best way to record, because if you try to write, man, you're gonna come up with a trash because you're trying to please other people
audience.
instead of
Yes.
pleasing, you know, instead of pleasing what you have going on. You try to please audience, and a lot of audience don't love to be pleased.
Right.
So you just gotta flow, man. You know, you vibe to the beat, come up with what you gotta come up with,
That's a fact.
and always turn out to be hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The come up wasn't easy, but it took a lot of understanding, patience, and learning. So the sound that you hear now is the NASCAR song, learning, making
shit's
mistakes.
Yep.
That song came with making
Man.
mistakes. And you know what? I recorded that in FL Studio first. But I had to make it sound good when it comes out, like ready, right? So I put it in Pro Tools. Pro Tools
Yeah.
is what I use now. Got a whole different sound.
I remember when he recorded that, he came at my crib, you know, cause I got like a home studio. You know, we were vibing. I was like, dang, yo, that's a hit. All you need to do is just try to, you know, bring it to like a good engineer that could, you know, mix and master it and get it to where, you know, to get it to like a radio, you know, like a radio ready.
Right,
You know
like a
how when
radio
you,
ready, right.
yeah, like ready. Yeah. But I knew from the very start that was a hit, you know, that was a hit track.
That's
Yeah,
definitely a hit track.
definitely a hit track.
And so now let me kind of like jump on to a different topic though. Let's look at family stuff. You know, family is very important, and not a lot of people are lucky enough to be in a family that's supportive. So tell us about your family. Like, how is your family like supportive towards your music and also towards your music journey as well?
Hey, shout out to Junior and his wife. Congratulations. They got
Yo, we
married
just shooting this like right after a wedding, bro.
right after a
Right
wedding.
after a wedding, man, you know the vibe.
That's how you know we serious. We ain't
Eat, sip, chat, man. You know
the
shout out.
vibes.
You know
you know the vibes.
you know how we do it.
All right,
It's your boy
Stop playing with us,
DjElloyd.
man.
Yeah, let's get to
The
family.
family.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, my brother has been a big part. Junior, he's been a big part in my whole music career. Like he's always been there, like pushing me. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, people ain't really supporting you. Like you, like fuck it, I don't really want to do this no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's always been the one to, like, wake me up and say, keep doing it. You get what I'm saying? Because he saw the talent, he saw what I could do, and he still sees us. You get what I'm saying? So I just got to keep my foot on the pedal.
Keep it, bro. Don't
My
let it
foot
go.
on the gas.
You can't give up, man. You can't give up.
Can't give up, man. You're gonna disappoint a lot of people
Yep.
if you give up.
And I got friends that support me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? KP has always been there too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I got a huge support system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna get there.
Yeah, you know, we just waiting for that one hit song. That's all we need.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
Once we trend, that's all we need to, you know, to keep going.
And it's a
Just
wrap.
one. It's always one.
And it's a wrap.
I'm telling you,
Yep.
it's always.
How about you, bro? Like, if we take a look at your family as well, like, how supportive are they towards your goal you trying to accomplish within the music industry?
Man, for me, you know, I grew up in a music loving family.
Yeah.
My name, you know, I was named after
Elvis.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So it's part of the blood, you know.
Right.
I grew up loving music. It's just part of me, bro. Like every day I do music. Like everything I do is music. So
Right.
it's just part of me. You know, it's life. Yeah, I also have a record label too.
Yeah.
And I also have like few artists that
Yeah,
I'm
shout out to
working
you,
with.
bro.
Yeah. You know, shout out to Street Boss.
Shout out.
Shout out to Homeboy Dillon. Shout out to Boy Dripsy. You know, man. You know how we do it. Shout out to El Vexton Quality Entertainment. You know how we come in.
And where your artists based? Like
They all
if you can
based
tell us.
in Nigeria. You know, I work with like upcoming artists. I focus on like upcoming artists.
And how is that for you though? Because I know it's different. It's different because a lot of label owners and so on, when they have artists, their artists are always like around them in some way. How is that for you though? Like, because they're like on the other side of the world, you know, like how is it, like how do you keep up with communication and making sure that your artists are actually doing the work they're supposed to be doing?
Like, you know, it's all about building that relationship.
Right.
Yeah, like what I did first was, for me, you know, I looked for like a producer like around where they at.
Right.
You know, we talk, we connected in a way that, you know, I take him to be like a family now. So whenever we record, he does all the, you know, the mixing. He send me all the work, and then I do like the uploading, you know, do the distribution part of it. Yeah, but I have a producer that, you know, that control all my artists, that manage them actually, that manage all my artists.
Right. Let's now look at the financial part of just the music itself, because I know you have those artists in Africa.
Yeah.
How do you kind of like manage to pay them?
Man.
Because you know they're working
Yep.
for you. They're producing music. Like, how do you manage to pay them? And is that like difficult? Because I mean, you have to know. You have to know, like, yo, you're doing your work.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
have
gonna
to.
pay you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay this other person.
Yeah.
How do you keep up?
It's very costly, bro. I'm telling you. It's
Yeah, that's
very,
right.
Cause like, you know how when you're working with artists that are trying to grow themselves,
Right.
but they don't have that financial push. They need, you know, financial push to also help them in the process, right? And like all my artists, like people I work with, they need that financial push. So
It's always like that.
yeah, and I always do what I can to help in the process. Like sometimes, you know, I play my role as a, you know, label head.
Don't
you
stop.
You just gotta play your role. Make sure they're fair, you know, like provide for them if they need help,
Right.
and also help, you know, just keep promoting, you know.
in a job like
Yeah,
situation, for example, if you're trying to do the music stuff,
yeah, you gotta be
don't-
focused.
Yeah, focus. Don't stop working.
Right. Don't stop working.
Do your 9 to 5. Save your money. Invest in your music.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because a lot of niggas now just want to rap and they don't want to work, and they think it's gonna happen.
You know, that's actually a great point. It comes with anything you do in life, bro. Like, if you have a dream and you want to accomplish that dream,
Yeah.
you have to spend, bro. You have to find, like, you have to spend.
Gotta spend a
You know?
lot of money.
You have to spend because you know, at the end of the day,
Yep.
in order to grow nowadays,
It's
bro.
all sacrifice.
It's all sacrifice.
Facts,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's all sacrifice. So now let's take a look at social media itself. I mean, because I know social media is a major, like, it's a huge part in
Yeah.
terms of like promotion, in terms of like kind of like getting yourself out there. How do you guys kind of like utilize social media in different forms, you know, to kind of like get yourselves out there?
That's a good one.
Yeah, one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait, man. Technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? All right, we back at it, man. We back at it again. Check, mic check. All right, so we were talking about social media. Social media, like, how do you kind of like utilize social media to kind of like put yourself out there?
I try to use every platform I can and use what they have.
Right.
Analytics. I watch my analytics and see like what places listen to my song more, and I'll like put money on those places. You feel me? Like, say for example, if I gotta go do a show or something, I'll go up to that city and do a show. And some social media provide that. You get what I'm saying? Like Facebook, Instagram. Obviously, those are the ones that's popping. But those, you know what I'm saying, like, just use the stories, post, stay consistent.
Right.
I don't post a lot. I don't like.
You don't post a lot. Why is that though? Because I feel like it's very important, bro. Because when you do post a lot, and if you do understand what's that word? When people do post a lot and their stuff starts showing up almost everywhere.
On
If you do understand the algorithm,
Yeah, the algorithm.
I feel like it's very important if you're an artist, because now you know, like, there's different things such as reels.
right.
Yeah.
So if you're posting your music and the algorithm, you know, grows and grows, like, it gets to the people will start using your sound
Right.
for the reels. Why can't you
Yeah.
do that? Because it's very important.
It is very important.
It all comes with strategies, bro.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Like,
Think about it.
yeah.
You producing the song, you mixing the song, you mastering the song. By the time you put the song out, what you try to relax a little bit. You get what I'm saying? It's pretty difficult.
But
trying to do.
like you guys mentioned at first, sacrifice. So in order to make it, you have to sacrifice. It doesn't matter if you're sacrificing your pocket.
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice your energy as well at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'm
know?
not saying don't post. I'm not saying don't post story, but it has to be consistent. Right? That's the whole point. Consistency. You gonna post and then you ain't gonna post. You feel me? So you have to have a plan, and that's what most of these labels like do with their artists. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do all that alone, it's not easy.
And also connection.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta have connection, because you can't just post and expect your post to go viral.
Promotions, you gotta promote it too. So
Yeah, you gotta promote it for sure.
You gotta promote.
best.
You gotta run ad.
Right.
You gotta promote, run ad, meet the right people, meet influencer. To help push your work, share your work. Yeah, that's how you grow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So I mean, how about you, bro? Like, how do you kind of like utilize social media to get your stuff out there? Because I do check out your work. I mean, you do a lot of like posting, promotion, and I do see like a lot of your artists. Like, you basically putting them out there. Like, how do you use it?
Man, like he said, it's not easy, bro. Like, it's all about building that connection. You gotta meet the right people. You gotta run ads, cause number one, like when it comes
That's
to
a good
promotion, ad, social media you need it to grow on social media, because that's what makes your work to spread out.
Right.
Yeah, by running ad, cause by running ad you meet people that don't even know you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you meet people that don't even know you, and people that could love your work.
Right.
Also, cause imagine you record and keep the song in your room. You just play it for your one.
Right.
You play it for yourself. How you think it's gonna grow? It's not gonna grow, right? But once you start going out, like in a public area, and playing it when people hearing it,
Right.
they're gonna, they're gonna start loving it, right? So running ad is kind of like that,
Right.
because when you run ad, like you showing yourself out to, people that don't even know you that could love your work.
Right.
And
And sorry to cut you off, but like,
Yeah.
you're making a great point right there. I mean, at the end of the day, networking is key.
Yep.
And it comes with like all types of forms of like, like just trying to get in connection with people. Like, what do you guys use to kind of like network? Because when you do meet certain people, for example, you're traveling to Miami, Georgia, and you're traveling all other places, and you have artists in Nigeria. How do you guys kind of like network when you meet? For example, you're in a building and you meet Chris Brown, let me say, or you meet just any artist that pops in. Like, how can you kind of like get to connect with
Play
them,
your
like, in that
music,
moment?
see if they like it.
It's
What
very
if
hard.
you don't have time to play your music though? Because
I mean, you
club.
could email. You could email.
Yeah, just being in his presence is enough.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And you don't want to force nobody to listen to your music. You get what I'm saying? Because he's already a superstar. He's not. He don't have no time for you.
Right.
But that being said, I had opportunities to see. It's kind of, you hear my music acting like. He said I had potential, but the following. He said something powerful, but the following doesn't match. And that's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why the following doesn't match, but the talent is there.
I almost drunk. I ain't drunk yet. This guy's funny, man.
What, you're live?
Yeah, we recorded.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck up for doing that one?
But yeah, bro. But yeah, so let's
Yeah, let me say something.
yeah, go
to
ahead,
that
bro.
too. Yeah, let me speak to that. Yeah, like
We outside.
yeah, let me speak to that. All right, ready?
Oh yeah. I mean, no, you wanted to
Yeah,
kind
I
of
already
like
know,
add
yeah.
on to something. Yeah.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, like like the music industry, right?
Right.
It's not like before. Like before, it was based, on talent, right? It was based on talent before, but now you gotta. It's all about who you know, bro. It's all about who you know. If you don't know people that have connection, you're not gonna grow.
Right.
You need to connect. You need a network. But for me, what I do, like usually, like I go on like social medias and stuff.
Right.
I message like AMR, A&I, music managers, music artists, social media influencer. I try to connect with a whole lot of
That's a
people.
big.
Yeah, I try to connect with a whole lot of people to help,
Right.
to help grow my work.
Key, man,
Yeah,
connections.
so that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that's legit, bro. And one thing I'm like an advice. You mentioned that when you do meet an artist, you don't have like, for example, you said like he might not have time to kind of like stop and listen to your music because he's on the move. He got maybe a show. He got something else to do. I feel like you guys should start traveling with like business cards. Which I think, like, just like it, not like a business card to have like your email or whatever, like a QR code that takes them straight to your links.
They
That's
do. We have that. It's
Yeah, I
called it's called EPK.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of it, EPK.
Yeah.
Like when fan click on that, it tells like the person your your bio. It also shows them some of your work.
Right.
Yeah, like videos, like your social media, all your link.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, sure, yeah.
I take that more like a motivation.
Yeah.
Like I said, just being in the presence, that's gonna motivate me to find a way to make it. You get what I'm saying? Cause he's whoever that is.
You know one thing I'm gonna tell you though, closed mouth don't get fed, bro.
That's a fact.
Oh, no.
So
That's
like
a
if you're
fact.
just in that presence and you feel like that's motivation, you're not saying anything. Do you think that's
I'm
gonna
not
help you
even
in the long
saying.
run?
I'm not saying this now.
You gotta
I'm not-
speak up.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what's up, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there. Check my music out.
Right.
You feel me? Or
what happened? Oh, you got a new song coming out?
Do I have a new song coming out?
Oh shit!
Ooh.
You know.
There's progress.
Shout out to Shata right there on the camera. You feel me? But yeah, bro. Like,
Dude,
tell us, bro. What's up with the new projects, bro? Cause you be having us wait for too fucking long, bro. You know, like, come on.
Say, what you say?
Yeah, tell us, bro. Tell us. Are you trying to skip the question though?
I'm not trying
tell
to
us,
skip
bro.
the question, bro. What? That's a good goddamn question, man.
Yeah. What's up with the new
Everybody go through
projects?
life, man.
Man, that's a good question. It
Everybody
comes
go
with
through
playing.
life. Like I said, you know, when I put that song "Acting Like" out, I was trying to stay consistent,
Right.
but it ain't happen. So I'm gonna have to get back on it and stay consistent. That's all there is. You know what I'm saying? And when I did "Acting Like," there was progress, a lot of progress.
Right.
And that's where I was, you know, talking with 2C and his mixing engineer and all that stuff. So his mixing engineer followed me. You get what I'm saying? So connection.
Connection.
He fucks with the music.
Connection.
My girl right there, she can testify.
She can testify. And say, yeah, you kind of you made that one song. Was it for her? The one song. What's the name of it?
That one?
Yeah.
No, make something called make.
This song right here.
Make
bro.
It Out.
Let me play.
Yeah,
it.
make it out. Yeah.
Let me play it for
the
them.
newest drop.
Acting like.
No, not acting like.
He's acting right.
Oh yeah,
Right. Alright, let's listen to it.
yeah.
Yeah. You be acting like you want this, you ain't wanting that. You be acting like you need this, but you ain't true to that. I see the pain in your eyes, I know you falling back. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I know you want me back. For your ex and your next, I ain't tryna hear that. Do your best, do your worst, tell me why you holding back. I know a nigga was broke, I know I was on the floor. You was all alone for sure, but I always kept you close. That's why I need you. Baby, I need you. I can't do this shit without you. Can't do this shit without you.
Yeah, she got me my feelings, bro. Damn, bro. Like, what?
You
know
Baby,
it.
I
You see
need.
my boy over there, Zozo.
Yeah?
You
Bro,
know
yeah.
what that shit
That she got
is?
you in your bag, too?
He said, "Fuck my ex and my next."
I
Yeah.
ain't try to hit that.
What?
Yo, that's fire, bro. That's fire. Yeah, was that song for your woman?
I made it before I met her.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I make music, I don't really try to use people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I try to get real life experiences.
Facts.
You know?
Right. And so yo, let me ask y'all too, like, a question. So let me kind of like jump on to a different question. But like, you know how we all face struggles. You know, like we all face struggle as we trying to like accomplish our goals. You know, how do you guys kind of like overcome any obstacles that comes your way?
A wise man said, "Keep working."
Right.
In what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, it don't matter what it is. Real estate, music, mixing, mastering, whatever it is. Construction. You're trying to build an embassy. You're trying to build something. Anything you're trying to build, just keep doing it. Don't stop. Because if you stop, that's when it's, you know, you get what I'm saying. Even if you don't do it for a little bit, wow, you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Just keep doing it. You feel me?
Right. Continue, bro.
Yeah, just don't stop.
Right.
Because think about it. You've been putting this work in for a long time, right? You've been putting this work in for a very fucking long time. And you just don't stop. You feel me?
Right.
Don't stop. Just keep going.
Don't stop. How about you, bro?
And like he said, man, consistency. That's all you need. Never giving up. You gotta keep pushing. You feel me? That's all you need, bro. You just gotta keep pushing.
Look, I mean, think about it. If you gonna stop, just
Yeah,
quit.
just quit. Cause You know, like
wasting your time.
yep, yeah, like he said, you're wasting your time. Like you cannot start something and not finish it. You feel me? Especially when you have already, overcome a lot.
Right.
Like you around a point where anytime from now you could,
Right.
you could hit, and then you just give up. Nah, you gotta keep pushing. You feel me? You gotta keep pushing.
going,
You can't give up.
Yeah. What? Okay. So and just one last question before we end this, because I wanted to kind of like end it like at 35 minutes.
Right.
But like, how's the future looking for you guys? Like, basically throughout your music production and also throughout like basically your music production, because you're both basically in the same industry.
Doing the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? So like, how's the future looking for y'all too?
Lately, I've been focused on mixing and mastering my own songs because I can save a lot of money.
Right.
That money could go to promotion and stuff like that. And then I've been working on putting an album out. So like more songs.
So we got something coming out.
Not
I
yet.
can't tell you the date. I don't know yet. I don't know the date, but it's a
process in the making.
I'm working. You feel me? I'm not trying to put. I was trying to put one song out every month. That's too long.
Right.
You feel me? Some people put songs out every week. You feel me?
Every fucking week.
And it's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And not everybody got it like that.
Right.
You feel me? So
You gotta start from the bottom.
in order for me to stay consistent, I got to be smart with it.
Right.
You feel me?
Facts.
And-
How about you, bro?
And
How's the future looking for you?
yeah, I just let me speak on what he just said. Like, when it comes to dropping, like songs and stuff, it all comes with plan, bro. You gotta have the right plan.
Right.
Because you see him dropping every week, it doesn't mean if you drop every week, it's gonna get the same results and all that.
Right.
It's all strategies, bro. That person could be doing something different from what you're doing. And it's working for him, but if you try to do it, it's not gonna work for you. You gotta come up with your own plan, your own strategy. Just keep going. That's the only way, man. That's the only way you can make it. And also for me, I focus on like the management. Like the management part of, the whole thing. Like right now I have like 3 artists that I'm currently like managing. We're talking financially.
Right.
Yeah, I'm managing like 3 artists financially, doing everything for them, building connections, meeting people, trying to grow, trying to get that one hit song, bro. That's my plan.
Right.
That's what I'm working on. Once we get out there, meet the right people, and who knows, if something happened, luckily one of these days, some of their music, become a hit song.
Right.
That's all we need to,
That's a fact.
to start doing the right thing, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all too for being here. It's a it's a huge pleasure for me, especially because I know you're leaving tomorrow. So that's why I was like, yo, we have to shoot this, bro. We have to shoot this. We're not gonna sleep on this. Like, I wasn't gonna sleep right, bro. I'm telling you. When my mind is set on something, but I have to get it done, bro.
You have to get it done.
That's just who I am, bro.
And we appreciate you for coming, bro.
Sure.
Thank you for making this happen.
Yeah, big shout out, man. Big shout out,
man.
I want to see this on YouTube.
Yeah, stay tuned, man. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you
already know.
got to the end of this video, man, for more of this exclusive content.
already know.
And we out of here, man.
I'll see y'all next year.
We out of here, man. Peace.
I remember times when I was in my room writing songs, yeah. I ain't even had a loan, but I always knew that I'd make it through the storm.